Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. Oh yeah, we got a Mr. Fancy Pants to check out. This is the new MATSEY and KOMBOU LYNX. Would you look at that? Just look at it. And you know what? I'm just going to go straight to it. Check out the pivot. As if that's not made for the hive. Would you look at it? And all of its honeycombness? It is gorgeous. Now this right here is a prototype, and I'm going to tell you a couple things about it. You're going to be able to get these bad boys very soon. Look at this. Titanium with very nice looking carbon fibre. A little bit of carbon fiber inlays going on. And check this out. I love this colorway. It makes such a pop. It makes it so fancy looking. And it just adds an extra aesthetic. This is one that you want to have setting on your desk. I mean, just look at the aesthetics alone before you even see the blade. And of course, it is a frame lock, and it has a milled titanium clip that matches that beautiful back spacer. This is a work of art. Are you right? Oh, now look at this. It has really good jimping on this. Did I say jimping? It has good jimping. It has good It has good jimping on the hidden flipper. That's what I was trying to say. It has a hidden flipper that works very well. You ready? Pow! Right in the kisser. Oh, mamacita. Would you look at all of that bladed 3.6 inches of blade. And oh my goodness, it is so gorgeous. I love it. Look at this. We have a compound grind going on. And yes, this is a hollow grind that we're talking about. And I love that it has the horizontal lines on the flat. And man, oh man, up here at the ricasso, you can see M390 blade steel, baby. And then just taking a look, it has good lockup coming down here. It has ample room to get your fingers in here to disengage it. And ooh, is it not smooth? Oh yes, it is smooth. Now it is not drop shutty. Don't really care about that because it has such a good or a nice smoothness to it. Now this one, they are going to do a couple things. I'll tell you about what they're adding. It doesn't have any jimping on the spine. They're going to add some jimping on the spine. And then something else, you see this large choil? They're going to shorten this choil a little bit. Now I'm hoping when they shorten this choil that they're going to make this plunge grind steeper. So we don't end up getting up in there and making a smile when we sharpen it. So that's a hope of mine. They're going to bring it back, and I'm hoping maybe they'll bring this plunge back farther back onto the ricasso and just make that a lot better. And the things that I would have nitpicked, of course, you know, they've already heard of or they've already got the prototype and said, okay, we're going to do this. Now what they're going to do is they're going to give us 1 millimeter more room, more space on the back here to give a little bit better access to that thumb hole. And the same way over here, they're going to bring this back. They're going to dial it back. So that way, now I can get it open with my thumb, but with just an extra millimeter, you know, don't we all just need an extra millimeter? But with a little bit extra, that's going to make that more comfortable. And the reverse flick is phenomenal. It's already really good. I enjoy it. And one thing that I'm noticing is along the back, we're going to say the spine, but the top of the handles, they're very 90 degree-ish. If they could somehow crown this and make it a little more rounded, because me personally, now this is just me, when I flick my knives, I turn it sideways and I push this into my middle finger when I'm pushing the lock bar. And that's something that's very noticeable, is those very strict lines, but they also do add to the aesthetic of the knife. And I don't think that anyone's going to be getting this to be using it as a hard user. This is going to be an everyday carry looker that you would love to get out to cut your steak or your salmon. Even though it doesn't need cut, you're going to get this and you're going to be like, let me cut this Twinkie. I'm always thinking about cutting food. What can I say? This bad boy is 8.34 inches overall. It has a 3.6 inch blade. It has a 3.5 inch cutting length. And while we have it on the table, I'll give you a couple size comparisons. Here's the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. And then here is the Spyderco Para 3. And then how about the Demco AD 20.5? This is the one that a ton of people have. And then of course, you know, I got to show a QSP Penguin. This is the new and improved QSP button lock. But you get the idea. It's still the same size. So if you have a Penguin, this really dials you in. Also an AD 20.5 that'll help dial you in. Now let me tell you just a little bit more about the ergos on this bad boy. Now the function and the form of it are really grand. I mean, even though it's not the smoothest of knives in the world as far as drop, I don't think that I'm really concerned about it dropping shut because it's a frame lock, but it has a very nice smoothness about it. It is silky. I don't feel any grit or grime or anything in there. It has a very good fall to it. Just with giving it a little bit of help of gravity, it comes down at a nice soft landing into the handles, and I do enjoy it. Now my hand is 4 inches from here to here, 3.5 from here to here, and from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 7.25, maybe a tad bit longer, but you can see this will fit XL hands, and you could choke up here if you want to. If you want to get up in here, it doesn't have a back flipper, so you have this real estate up here that you can get into. If you're actually going to use this, I don't see anyone opening bags of concrete with this one, but you never know. Different styles for different folks and different pocketbooks, right? Now, I don't know how much cutting has been done with this one. This one is being passed around more than a fill in the blanks. Go ahead in the comments, tell me, more than a what? Let's see if it still cuts. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Ooh, yeah. I know I'm not the first person to cut stuff with this, but yeah, okay. So the grind is being done very well on it. And I know that the pre-orders from this are starting December 15th. I'll put a link down in the description and or the comment section where you can go check out the pre-orders. I do not know how much this knife is going to cost, or I'd give you an idea or at least a price range, but I didn't see it on the website. It might be there, but you know, I'm a busy man. Sometimes I miss things. I looked, I didn't find it. But as far as the action, this flipper is a winner, as a total winner. They totally nailed, I mean, like totally, dude, they nailed the jimping. That jimping is El Perfecto. There's only a few jimps, but they're exactly what I need, exactly what I require to be in the upper echelon of jimping. And oh, it's just so grabby. This has a great look. It's a fantastic looking knife, and I really appreciate MATSEY for letting me check it out. So I'm sure that MATSEY would love to have a little bit of feedback. Tell us what you think. Let me know, do you like it? Do you like the aesthetics? Do you like the action and the ergo look of it? I know you can't feel it, but you know, I tried to describe it. But let us know how you feel. And hey, give me a thumbs up if you enjoy my content. It really helps me. It helps the videos, and I enjoy and love and thank you for the support. Now go watch this video. You'll really enjoy that. And until I see you next time in the lives or the chats or in the comments, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.